Everybody, thank you so much for inviting me to this wonderful conference. I live in Southern California, so it was quite a flight over, but I'm thrilled to be here. A couple things I want to talk about. First is Experian's commitment to fintechs. I started my career in financial services here in New York City at Chase on East 78th Street a long time ago. Since then, I've worked at a bunch of different large financial institutions, but about 7 years ago, I started a startup. So it was a fintech, and I did a lot of the things that a lot of the vendors are doing here, and it was a fintech that focused on fraud using analytics, both here and abroad in London. Very successful. We ended up selling that to Visa. So coming to this event is very, very near and dear to my heart. I see a lot of familiar faces. Some of you promised to heckle me. Please don't do that. The front row there, I see a bunch of folks. So please don't do that. Part of our commitment to fintechs, change the slide. There we go. Part of our commitment to fintechs has been talking to the fintechs in our advisory group. The number one thing that all of the fintechs in the advisory group keep talking about is fraud. Obviously, it's a big deal. If you can't walk through this event center, every other booth is talking about fraud because it's such a big deal. Especially in trying economic times, people tend to commit credit card fraud a little bit more when money gets tight. So what we did is we listened to our client base. We listened to our advisory group, and we developed a product that we'll talk about in a second that really prevents fraud from an acquisition perspective. Super excited about it, so I'll go on to the next slide. So I'm here to talk about our new product called Hunter. Hunter for North America. Hunter isn't a new product for us at Experian. Hunter we've had since, I'm looking at the notes here so I can get the dates right, since 1991. We've rolled out Hunter in other countries. It's been in existence for a long time. It's been very, very successful. We have a 35% uplift in fraud detection rates when people use our Hunter product. And Hunter, at its core, is a data networking product that utilizes all of the fraud that has been committed by the member companies that are working with us right now. It's 8. So we have 8 fintechs that provide us with this data. We use decisioning and analytics to determine the likelihood of an application being fraudulent based upon the information that has been supplied to us by these fintechs. What we found is we've lowered the false positive rates, like I said, by 35%. We've done a fantastic job of collaborating across the world with this. I think in the past years that we've had this up, we've saved billions of dollars in fraud worldwide. So we listened to our partners, we listened to the fintechs, and came up with a great product that we hope that everybody will utilize and come talk to us about it at the booth. It provides a case management system so that you can change the strategies based upon what you're seeing. It comes with advanced machine learning-based analytics, so it's not just matching logic. There's a lot of analytics that go into this as well. So when we get an application for credit that comes in, we apply the Hunter model. Hunter looks for like fraudulent variables that were encountered with other institutions that have had fraud, and based upon that logic, we will alert you as to whether or not this application is fraudulent. What it does, obviously, is it lowers your fraud rates. It allows you to have more confidence in booking applications that aren't fraudulent. So I encourage you to come back to our booth. Make sure I have this right. I encourage you to come to our booth, talk to the team about Hunter. We're super excited about it. We did a press release today. We already have a lot of financial institutions and fintechs that are coming up to us and say they want in. So stop by our booth, and we'll be happy to talk to you about it. Thank you so much.